EA Sports. It's in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall at the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. His self-confidence seems to just come through with each step he takes down to the ring. Joe Calzaghe's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence.
Introducing first, fighting out of Chicago, Ricardo Alvarez. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 46 wins, with 32 knockouts and no losses, by way of Hammersmith, Joe, the Pride of Wales, Calzaghe.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch block.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Teddy, typically in a fight like this, when we have a power puncher against a real high-stamina, well-conditioned fighter, what adjustments do you usually see made for that?
Well, one of the adjustments is on the side of the power puncher. He may find out that he better stop looking for home runs, stop swinging for the fences. He may have to adjust his game where he's using the jab more, looking for singles and doubles, not just that big one over the fence.
Clean shot with the right. Calzaghe's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Wow, look at that, trading shots. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy. So many times, it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Side to side, move your head.
Calzaghe's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Calzaghe's able to land a good, solid left hand. And take a look at those punch stat numbers. Very impressive work rate. Do you like a guy who just is flat out busier, Teddy?
As long as he's not reckless while he's being busy. Yeah, as long as he's tight with his punches, and his punches are in the right location, not too far away.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk.
Listen,
I need to see some counter punches, okay?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Very accurate with the double jab. You see him holding on. Not able to land a headshot. Calzaghe's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Calzaghe's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Fires right back at him. Halfway through round number 2. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Hits him in the mug with the right. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Really on the mark with that overhand left. A little head hunting with the right. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Wow, is he defensively sound. And now they're trading blows. Flush right hand to the head. Calzaghe's defense is paying off now. Able to place the right hand in there. We come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, the punch stats prove it, but obviously, listen, if you're going to work more than the other guy, you're going to win the round.
Yes, you are. Usually, as long as those punches have eyes, as long as they're getting into scoring areas, clean shots.
You're fighting fine. You're fighting on the inside without it. I want you to do it.
Here tonight, both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Calzaghe's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps the guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Now a well-placed hook to the head. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Joe Calzaghe. Calzaghe's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Well landed that hook by Calzaghe.
There's no need to be inside.
And he just holds on there. Good shot there with that left. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Carries that punch away. There it is! Great goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? back up. But is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
And the round comes to an end.
You're fighting on the inside of the ring. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Bring it in. Take a deep breath. Great job that round.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Put some water in there. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen. You threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, right?
Well, he's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 4. He's a volume puncher, and that's exactly what he's doing to make away these early rounds here, Teddy.
Yeah, he's not hurting him with any of those shots. And quite honestly, a lot of them are missing. But the other guy's not staying up with him with the punch numbers. He's winning around.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Calzaghe's offense has completely gone away here, it seems. He was hurt earlier, and now all he's doing is worried about what could be coming to get him again.
Yeah, he was on the highway earlier going about 90, and now all of a sudden he's taking those back roads going about 20. How long until the police catch up to him, or his opponent pulls him over?
Good smooth work by Calzaghe. That's Joe Calzaghe stumbled back. He just got hurt. And just like that, he's able to turn things around. Remember, he was stunned. Now he's in control.
Hey, remember, when you have that eraser, that power, you can suddenly get rid of a lot of mistakes.
Joe Calzaghe's banged around by a big uppercut. And he ties up on the inside. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. They both decide to bring it. Just like that. Nothing there on the punch by Calzaghe. And round 4 comes to an end.
Get some water.
Calzaghe's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Nice work, kid. Good job now. Nice work. You can't handle your speed. It's too much for you. Keep it up.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action there.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
How about that exchange? Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes too is, besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, you know, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. Unable to score with the hook. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Calzaghe's getting back to basics. A good solid jab. Blocks it away, pulls the trigger on the overhand left. Excellent hook by Calzaghe. see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Solid hook upstairs. And now Joe Calzaghe, and yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
Okay, put your hands up. Keep them up, all right? I mean, he caught you with your hands down.
Calzaghe's corner is probably wondering what the answer is. So far, they haven't had it. Starting, that's a clean shot, able to get in. Wow! Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Joe Calzaghe's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
Unable to beat the count of 10. A knockout in the books. For the official particulars, we send it up to our ring announcer. Exactly why he packs the stand. This fight is over. Boy, you gotta love a power puncher when he's on his game.
Yeah, you have to love a finisher. He knew how to end it. He knew which punches to choose at the right time.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.